Hello, good morning. Today we are here at Multicultural Health Brokers office in Macaulay School, which is part of the Intercultural Center. Today we have Yvonne Chu as our Executive Director, and also Shambu, which is a MBA student from Cape Breton University. This will be an interview on findings of his research named Strategic Management.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. So, Shambu, it's really a pleasure to have you with us, and I know this research is very much about our organization. Could you let us know why you have chosen the Multicultural Health Brokers Co-op for your research?
Okay, so there are 2-3 points from the point of our university. They wanted that I choose an organization, preferably a non-profit organization for my study, or could be for profit. So I have chosen initially 4 non-profit organizations, out of which 3 nodded that they are interested to work. And I then studied the home pages and others of those 3 organizations, and I found MCHB is the most interesting one for me.
Thank you.
So I have chosen it.
Thank you, Shambu. Then maybe would you share with us what you see our uniqueness or unique strength that got you interested?
Yeah, I found so many interesting things, and I could learn many things. The first thing I noted that you are really, your human resource is the first distinct point of strength. They are really culturally competent people, skilled people who can address the issues of the refugees and immigrants. And we often say that we are inclusive, but I saw in your organization only it is a total inclusion. You don't exclude anyone, and you have no riders that you have to have these things to get your services and other things. So I think those are the very good strengths of your organizations. And I also see that your funders, like Alberta Health Services, like Child and Family Services, Edmonton Public School Board, and few other big non-profit organizations, they are funding you for a prolonged period. It cannot happen unless you have predominantly very good strength in your programs and services and long-term vision for that. And I also like the organizational structure. I haven't seen much of the organization where there is a reverse pyramid. In most organizations we see that the pyramid, the top, there is a top few people followed by other people. But this is a reverse one. It really attracted me when I see that the common health brokers, they are the decision making people here. And they are part and parcel, they are the owner of the organization. By some way, whatever may be, but they are all so this is something very distinctive, I think, that coalesced or crystallized the organization in a very unique way, what I see. And in a good sense, you have really monopolized the services. There is no other. When I was doing some of my analysis, I saw there is no organization that is really rival to you, or neither anyone could be at this point.
Shambu, thank you for the encouragement. So I see how you're intrigued by us being a workers' cooperative, the democratic structure, our true responsiveness to the community, a reflection of diversity in the city. Hey? Thank you, Shambu. Now, at any organization, we have areas for growth. Are there areas that you feel we can improve on, and therefore some recommendations for us?
I think there are few areas that I noted. Number one I noted is the information technology. I think is not up to date in the modern. It should. I know that there is a lot of investment. It requires a lot of investment. Not that you are neglecting that area, but maybe you are. But in today's organization, we cannot deliver services or cannot communicate with our funders, collaborators, and everybody on a real-time basis unless we have a very high-end technology. So I would recommend that some way you could plan for upgrading your technology in the most modern platform. And also I have seen that you are working with Alberta Health Services, you are working with Child and Family Services. maybe they would collaborate, they would fund your even initiative. That's not, because I have also worked with child and family services, and I hope with your collaboration, long-term collaboration, they would be, I don't know, but I hope they could agree. And number two, I saw that you have everything in place, but financial, while I was doing financial analysis, I saw that there are more specific things required if you are to plan ahead for long-term slide, in order to convince the funders and everything. How you, I know that you are very efficient, but it must be reflected in your financial ratios, financial analysis. So I would suggest that there should be some more elaboration in the financial statement, so that it can be ready-made for you to do anywhere to convince the collaborators. And also, because what we do, we need to tell it, we need to keep it a documentation. So that's also one area. And I'm not sure, I haven't found anything that there is any research and development in the area. So means formal. There should be, because all your programs are so good, anything. I would consider that if you can develop a special committee or team that could look after the growth and future aspect of those programs and services. Because you would see that in my work I have seen that when we made a BCG matrix analysis, which programs and services are doing the best, giving you best return, some programs may not. So we can only analyze them when we have a research team, we have IT, we have good financial things. So they can all be plugged together to give you better things.
Jambu, would you tell us a little bit more about the technology side? What are you thinking of that would be helpful for us?
I think that there is a interface with the collaborator, real-time interface with the service users, whoever they can. That way, the cost will be even less. Once you develop, the initial cost would be more, but ultimately the cost would be less, and you can serve more people, what I think.
Are you thinking both with our collaborating service providers and
Yeah,
families?
so that there is a platform where they can also help. That's my understanding.
So real-time
Yeah.
conversation and
Conversation.
discussion without needing
Yeah.
to be in person.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jambu, thank you. Those are very thoughtful recommendations. We will
And
consider them. Yeah.
on other recommendations, I would say that I don't know whether I like everything. Even then, I say that maybe you can think of the decision making is coming in a very big way. You involve everybody, but maybe there are times when whoever managing the organization from the leadership point of view, they might have some more leverage to take when there is necessity to take immediate actions and decisions. Maybe there could be some things there, and also developing sustainable business model, like that could also help you. I
Thank
think,
you, Jambu. Yeah, we also are noting that, so we're on the same page. Yeah. Jambu, well, thank you very much. It's
Thank
so
you.
lovely to have another colleague who's so into organizational development management to pay attention to us and so thoughtfully making suggestions for us. Thank you, Jambu.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Elena.